I would like to mention one more time that in Linux, everything is a file. To edit files on terminal, there are different text editors that you can use. But VI editor or Visual Editor is the most popular text editor for Linux because it's available in almost all Linux distributions. There are some versions of VI editor, but Vim is mostly used by Linux users. Vim stands for VI Improved. Let's see how it works. The command used to open a file is vim. I'm going to write vim and press enter. It just opens a blank file and it gives some information about vim. By the way, helping is always caring, so you can always help poor children in the world. So we have some types here. For example, it says that to exit the file, you can just write semicolon and q. So I'm going to write semicolon and q and press enter. So it's just exit the file without saving anything. By the way, if you use v instead of vim, press enter, you will see that as a default, when you type v, it will open actually vim. I mean, it will use vim versions of VI editor. I'm gonna exit, I'm gonna quit, and I would like to create a new file, or maybe before that, let's clear the screen. For example, let's say that we are going to open this, let's say folder 33. This is a file, right? Because we created in the previous video. So I'm gonna use vim and then folder 33 and press enter. So this is the content of our file, and you will see a lot of tilde signs. So tilde denotes unused lines. And in the bottom left corner, you will see the file name, which is folder 33. And 4L means that we have 4 lines. As you see that here, we have 4 lines. And 44B is for, like the size is 44 bytes. The Vim editor has 2 modes, the command mode and the insert mode. So right now we are in command mode. In this mode you can copy, cut and delete the text and save your changes. For example, if you press the D key 2 times, it will delete the current line. So right now we are in the first line. I'm gonna press 2 times the letter. So you will see that the first line is already deleted. What's important is here that you just need to remember that the commands are key sensitive. For example, we have command A with small letter and the command A with big letter as well. But now let's switch to insert mode and add some text. So to switch to insert mode, press I and you will see the notification in the bottom left corner that you are in insert mode. So let me write some text. Let's say that, let's go to the end of the line. So I'm gonna write, hi, I am Eshkin, I am from Azerbaijan. If you want to save this file, you need to switch to the command mode. So you cannot do it while you are in the insert mode. To do so, you need to press the escape key for switching from insert mode to the command mode. To save this file, I'm gonna press escape key and then write colon and then just write W and then Q. W is used to write the changes and Q is for quitting after saving. And now let's press enter. So it already saved the file and quit. So I'm gonna read this file again. So as you see that we have 3 lines and the last line that we just added. There's also another way to save and exit. So let me just open the file again. Let's say that we are going to the insert mode and add some additional text. Let me just write, what about you, for example. And then in order to save the file, as you said before, you can just write colon WQ, and instead of that you can also just press Shift and ZZ. But of course, if you are in the insert mode, first of all you have to go back to the command mode by pressing escape key, and after that you can do Shift ZZ. So it's just saved and exit. So let's read that file again. So our line is there. I'm gonna clear the screen. I'm gonna open that file again. While you are in the command mode, you can also press O letter, which will open the new line and go to the insert mode. There are a lot of commands to be used with Vim editor, and since they are case sensitive, you can do undesirable changes to your file if you press the wrong command. That's why in the resources I'm gonna provide you a list of commands that you can use with Vim. But for now, let's quit this file and create a new one. So I'm gonna just colon. So before that, we're going to jump back to command mode, then the colon, then Q. It gives a warning that there is no write since the last change. So we pressed all letter, which just added a new line, but it was a blank line. We didn't write anything in that line. So therefore it says that there is no write. So that's why if you want to overwrite this, you can just write colon Q, and for the overriding you can use exclamation mark and then press enter. So it's already overridden. Now we're going to create a new file. We already used the touch command in the previous videos where we created files. Another way is to create a file is to use Vim editor. You will write Vim, the command name, and then you will provide a new file name. For example, let's say it will be my file. And if you press enter, it just opens this blank file named my file, and you will see that in the bottom left corner it says it's a new file. And if you do not save it, if you exit with Q, this file will not be created. If you do ls, you will see that there is no file named my file. But if you save it, let's do Vim my file, let's write something, I don't know, and then go back to the command mode, then save. So WQ, press enter. If you do ls again, you will see that it's here, my file is created. So this is another way to create the files. That's all about VI editor, but don't worry, because we're gonna use this editor a lot, really a lot, so you will feel more comfortable while you are working with Vim.